Okay, so right now, currently in Switzerland, I'm going to go for a walk. Just a quick walk around. Thought I'd bring the camera to sort of show the place around. So this is the front, the kind of the light interior of the farmhouse. You can't really get that great of a view because it's pretty dark. Maybe if I open the door. Get a better view of that. Okay, so that's the inside. It's the first thing you see before you go inside. And this is the outdoors. Over there is tracks for the train that comes by regularly. That tree has been around for a very long time. I mean, it's probably the longest living tree I know. Been around since like 1800s, I think. I mean, it's probably not the oldest tree in the world, but I mean, you know, it's the oldest tree I know of. So there we got the exterior of the farmhouse. You can see, it's very nice. Alright, so we're just gonna go for a little walk. So, just nice walk. Got really nice fields and everything. This area is sort of like a kind of a farming area, except that you know, you would be able to sometimes see cattle around in the area, but now I think you know, now it's kind of modernized, so the farming is sort of taking place in a more general area. So there's no more animals really around here. I mean, there are some. It's not completely wiped out of animals, but I mean, there used to be a lot of cows and farmers working around here, but now it's just kind of empty. Once in a while there's still some crops, you know, I think. I'm not entirely sure about what's going on, but you could say it was a bit more lively than the past couple of years until now. Well, technically it stopped happening last year, but you know, this is how things are. It's a really nice day. I mean, it is a bit cloudy, but for the past couple of days it's been like kind of rainy, and you couldn't see really a whole lot of sun. But now it's kind of looking a little nicer. I really like that the cloud colors. Yeah, it's pretty windy. I mean, you'll probably hear me, but yeah, it's kind of windy. Pick up the wind. Around here is where you would see chickens and goats and even some geese. The goose sort of acts as the watchdog. You usually hear him hissing and then, you know, using his horrible wail. There's a goat right there. I don't have to really zoom in. I could probably just walk up to. There's a lot more. You can hear their bells, probably. There's a goat over there. I'm not gonna really pause to stare at it because I don't want to really disturb it. Here's some chickens here. Yeah, this is sort of a small fraction of animals here. There's a good old watchdog. That goose is not to be meddled with, I can tell you that much. It's a very nasty goose. Alright, so I'll leave it alone. I'm sure it probably won't give it a reason to attack me. Yes. There used to be some bunnies here, but I guess that, I don't know really what happened, but I guess it's just, there's no point really. I guess they probably sold them off or whatever. But I consider this place just to be sort of therapeutic, you know. It's just sort of, I don't know why, but just walking out here sort of makes me kind of forget any kind of bad thing. I mean, I'm not really going out here because I'm upset or anything, but I mean, like, just any like negative feeling that is sort of in the back of my mind is just somehow released just walking around out here. It's really, really nice, even any time of the day, even if it's like, if it's night, if it's day, if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's summer, if it's hot, if it's cold. It's still just nice to sort of walk around out here and then just sort of let go of any worries. It's sort of like some sort of path to enlightenment almost. It's really, really nice, I must say. So there's some crops here. I can't quite say exactly what they might be. I mean, I guess it's as good as mine. I mean, maybe I'm being really. I don't want to make a dumb guess, so I'm not gonna really say what it is. If it is what I think it is, then good for me. But but just in case I'm wrong, I'm not gonna say it. So you have the field here. Just want to stop for a second so I pan over. What I really like about this place is how it's sort of, you know, you have. I can't quite say society, but you have people here. You know, you have some form of society. You just pan over, and then the farther you go, the less people there are. Really, there's sort of this open field where you can just go all the way over there, and you know, just be. If you want to be far away from people, this is a good place to be far away from people. I mean, yeah, of course there is a road over there. This isn't like a complete country, you know. This isn't really. I don't know if I can call this a countryside. Maybe I can, but it's not really that far off from civilization. You know, there is still the town way over there. But I think it's just, you know, this is probably the most natural place I've been to. You know, this is. I can't quite say. I don't know if I should say this is the suburbs. But this is really, you know, the closest to nature I've been in terms of living somewhere. You know, I know in North Carolina, but I mean, all of them had like some sort of natural feel to it. In North Carolina, it was in the forests. You know, I had the large forest in the backyard, and in Maison Lafitte, there, you know, and it was in the park area. So of course there was a forest there too, where I could just get away from people. Oh my God, hold on, that's a really nice sunset over there. Look at that really bright pink over there. It's really beautiful. Since I have a lot of, oh, look at that. You see, look, there's a cat over there. You will find some cats sometimes just kind of being around. I would call this, I think this area is kind of, if you're a cat lover, you're kind of in good luck, because there's you'll always find like a stray cat. Or not really stray, I don't know if these cats have owners or not, but you'll definitely see cats running around in the fields, whether it's out here or just anywhere really. You'll find cats. A while ago, like a long time ago, I remember when I was here, there was a cat that I named him Fuzzy Balls. I didn't realize why I named it that. I just named it that, but I think other people did realize, because he had massive, huge balls, like testicles. He had really large ones, and but I didn't really take note of that. I just called him Fuzzy Balls just because he was fuzzy, like any normal cat. And he would follow us a lot. I mean, like, you just see him and then he'd be like, "Oh, hey, I remember you," and then he followed us all the way to the farmhouse. And I remember I looked out the window and he just suddenly jumped up onto it and scared the living hell out of me. But yeah, you'll usually find some cats just wandering around out here. It's really nice to this is a really nice place to sort of just get out and then just have some time to yourself. I mean, once in a while you're not totally isolated. You will find some people walking around, but you know, it's not that often. It's not like a whole crowd of people usually, at least not during this time of the day. This is a really nice place to get a nice view of the clouds. I mean, look at that. It's just absolute color. Absolute color. It's beautiful. I really like it. Anyways, so this is. I always said I wanted to live here because yeah, I would always come here at least once a year, maybe twice a year, and it would always be really. I think this is really a therapeutic place. I mean, whenever I was feeling kind of stressed out, I don't really feel stressed out here. I mean, I hardly do. This is really like I think this is sort of a safe haven for me. You know, because you know, here I usually come here during a break or during summer or whatever, so I don't have to worry about any like schoolwork or anything like that. So you have that out of the way, and then of course you have the whole you know, I mean, there really isn't any means of just worrying. It almost seems like I feel like I would really like to go here when I'm old, like really, really old. But I mean, or at least I would like to live. I think if I were old and dying, I think I would want to stay here, because this is that place where you want to rest.